Alright guys, I got another cool article for you guys that are into like computer tweaking like me and trying to get that extra minute edge. Kind of ridiculous how far I go into this stuff, but I just enjoy researching it. I mean, it may win me, maybe 1 in 100 firefights because I saw them and was able to make a correction to my uh, recoil control because I had 50 milliseconds faster response than the guy that I was shooting at. I don't know, guys, but I enjoy it. So, but check this article out. It's the best article I've found over response time. I'm not talking about ping. I'm talking about actual physical hardware response time within your own computer, how fast it takes to communicate with component to component. And there's kind of a lot to this stuff. I mean, you could go really deep into it, deeper than I'm even into it. If you do, please teach me because this stuff's really fascinating. But what I've noticed, I'm not going to go through this whole list, but the things that I've noticed making a difference, like I can actually physically tell and I seem to get more consistent frame rates, which is the key. It's not about high frame rates, it's about consistent frame rates so you can learn a muscle memory, learn the muscle movement of recoil control that's consistent and it's not fluctuating, going high, low, high, low, high, low. Even if you could hit 300 frames, it doesn't help if you're going from 300 to 200, 300 to 200, or 300 to 250 or something. You want to be able to stay on one frame rate consistently and not boggle. So the things that I've noticed is going to disabling basically as many things you can in BIOS that you can disable, that you can get away with and you don't need, disable them. Like USB 3.0, I mean, you don't need that unless, I mean, it's just unnecessary. The drivers are typically really bad and they cause DPC latency. Disable those. Disable onboard audio. It's probably the worst one of all of them. If you have a sound card, if you use it. If you have an external audio interface, use it. Don't use the sound card in game. Just don't use it. It's bad. Disable high precision event timer. I'm still wishy-washy on this one. I have mine disabled and I seem to have more consistent frames, but depending on the maps I seem to have frame drops. I don't know if it's because of this, but I just realized that I have hyper-threading on, and it says if you disable high precision event timer to disable hyper-threading. So I'm going to give that a shot and see. I'll leave it off, and just play for it. I mean, you really got to play with these settings for a while to see if they help you and if you notice a difference, because we're talking about, hundredths of a second difference. But to me, that's worth it because I want to have the best, I want to be the first one to fire in a firefight, because if I can get one more bullet into that guy, which is hundredths of a second difference, if I got one more bullet in that guy, I'd kill him, right? So this stuff really can help you when it comes down to two good players shooting at each other. But if you haven't gotten to the point where you don't even, you don't have a 144 Hz monitor, you don't play on low sensitivity, you don't play Battlefield very often, or whatever game you're trying to get better at, you don't really know how to play a game, you don't know how to bait people, you don't know how to, you don't know how to head glitch, you don't know how to do a lot of these fundamental things that you can learn and get good at and be good at the game without all this stuff, I wouldn't even go into this. But if you're at the point where you're ready to take it to the next level, here you go. I just taught you a hack. Anyways, guys, have fun. That's what counts. Until next time, take it easy.